Hey everyone, welcome back. Now, if you're like me, you collect so many bits. I don't throw anything away, a hoarder. And so especially things like, good quality cards, which costs a fair bit of money. And then I've got all the bits that I've, say if I've used a brayer or a jelly plate, and I always have bits left over, like I was making some tags with those. And it's so I have, oh yeah, and not forgetting all the scraps of paper that just seem to accumulate. Oh, I'll put it away, and I never do. So everything, so die cuts and bits of flowers that I've ripped out, words, I like putting words in, so I keep bits of book pages. I think, oh yeah, I quite like some of those words, and I'll rip them out. And I know if I do put them away, I'll forever lose them. So I have a young lady that's on a part-time timetable, so is at home quite often. Let me just zoom in a bit. And I thought, right, okay, I need to keep her occupied when she's at home. So we started sorting through she came up into the shed with me and we started sorting through some of the scraps. So let's make something with it. So this is what we came up with. This is it's like a notebook, if you like, but it folds out like that. Or it is actually a concertina book, so it will make a square, I suppose, if you want to. I think I'm going to have it on my desk as sort of standing up with pictures on it, so I can see all the pictures. And I've made it using scraps. Very, very simple. No sewing, unless, like us, you wanted to sew around the edges. So this is what we came up with. The inside I haven't decorated because I'm going to put photos in there and I don't quite know what I'm going to do with it. The outside cover I have. And we've got the Dr. Zeus on there. I like that. And some heat embossing, and then words, because they were on the desk, and that's what we came up with. No, it's not glaring now. Right, so that's the intro. That's the basis for this little book. Everything, I have to admit, everything I do is born of, right, I've got so much stuff, what can I do to use it up? So that's what I came up with. Right, without further ado, let's make a go of it. Right, these are all the bits of scrap I had left. So, and after cutting up, this is what we ended up with. Loads of them. So, if you're like me and you keep bits of black card everywhere, I've cut these so they're all the same type of size. I end up with sort of half bits of card, and enough's enough. I have really got to sort of make it, I've just got to get rid of some of the stuff. I've got to start using it. It's not good. So I've joined two pieces together already to make that concertina. That's the third piece. So I've cut it. Mine are 8 across in total, plus 1/4 of an inch for where I'm going to join it onto the next one. So if I just bend that down, I'm going to just miter the edges so it looks a little tidier and a bit less bulky on the edge. So there we go. Oh, smooth that so you can see it better. Right, just mitered the edge. Let's give it a quick. This is, for me, it was very good. It was it worked in as much as it filled some time for my young lady, and we had so much fun making these things. It all went wrong And she started to get upset, and it's like, Joe, this is quite a good lesson for you. This is what I am going to do, I think, is fold that one up as well. Life isn't always easy. Right, let's try and get my glue sorted. Okay, I am going to talk while I struggle with my glue. It was a really good lesson in you learn from your mistakes, and I have to say we both ended up howling because the first two, well, yep. So I am just going to line these two up together, and I'm hoping that's not quite on right. See, it was a very good lesson in you learn from your mistakes, and if it doesn't work, oh well, try again. I'm at the perfect home tutor or what? Right, I have got a nice concertina there. Now the outside piece was, I think it was going to be a like a pamphlet notebook type cover, which I have to admit is what I've made everything else to that size, because the creases in the middle work beautifully. So the idea is I am going to put those inside, but I'm going to just put a bit of glue down these edges once I've decorated it all. Although saying that, I think it may work better with having some on there now. So I've got it, so the concertina, does that make sense? So I've got like these bits open out onto those bits. I am, I think, losing a page, but this is how we found it worked the best. Okay, now I'm hoping I've got everything lined up. I'm just going to close that front, what will be the front cover, onto that first page. I'm going to flip it round and do the same on this side. Just checking I had got that cover. I think my glue is going, no, you used me. Ah, there we go. Let's wipe off any bits of glue. So there we have. Oh, okay. Note to self, wait until the glue's set. Alright, so at the moment it's just a little flip book, albeit it's concertinaed. I quite like that. I suppose if you wanted it not to open out, you just put a bit of glue down and make it into a excuse me, like a mini album. We weren't thinking anything that posh. Right, so these are the bits that I've actually got left over. We had a bit of fun with the sewing machine, as well as you can difference. Ooh, what does that stitch do? I don't know, try it. And then these mats, just for us, just fitted over the top, and then we decorated once they were all glued in. A couple of them, what we did do was cut little slits in them. If I show you what I mean. So if I get that square. I'm judging this all by eye, so you would have to work out where it would be best for you. It's what, about 1 inch in at either side? Yeah, that looks about right. An X-Acto knife and just cut through. Okay, so that when that is glued in, let's tip that. When that's glued in like that, that then will just zip in the back, assuming of course that you remember just to glue it down around the edges. And it becomes like a little hidden pocket, which I have to say she thought was wonderful. Kids love little hidey holes. And I have to admit I quite like that, although I think I would lose that. So if I just put a bit of it's not showing up too well, but it's there we go. Right, now I can see that there is a pocket there, and hopefully I won't glue it down. Right, I'll get on and I'll glue these down and then carry on decorating. See you in a minute. Right, I've finished gluing on all my bits. I put those in to remind myself there's a pocket there, and let's just move my scissors. I like the way that I can stand that up, and I'm thinking I might have this as a little photo frame just to stand on my desk. It will all pop out. I actually quite like that, and like I say, yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Now I will step through the decorating of the front. The insides, well, I'm going to keep mine fairly plain because I think I'm going to put some photos of my daughter's wedding that was in there, and perhaps have it stuck on my desk. Not sure. The saying on the front, Dr. Zeus, if I can bring it up, it's one of those phenomono, those little printers that you connect with your phone, and it was sat on my desk, and I thought I really like that, so I wanted that on the front. Right, because it's quite small, I've dug out a load of small stamps to go in it, and it's autumn, so I'm quite into mushrooms at the moment. So I want him there, and this little art stamp this one is. I don't know the name of that one, I'm afraid, of the mushrooms. And I'm thinking he is going to go down here. Yeah. and then I'll put a bit of shadow and stuff under him. Although, saying that, this is like collage with stamps, this is. Maybe a stamp first might be an idea. So, a bit of grass, what do you think? Now I'm going to do it in black, my front one, or this one is dark grey. What's this? Stays on stone grey, this one. Oops. So let's just put a bit of grass. Oh, that didn't stamp very well, did it? That's better. Okay, let's see if we can get it all on this time. Yeah, it's getting there. Yep, that works. I promise I will tidy up later. Okay, now this I'm going to do in Heat Emboss Black. If I zoom in a bit. There we go, that's better. It's not glaring on the plastic. I know. I've taught the kids too well, and I want doesn't get. Right, that looks about right. I really must get a new one of these Versamark palettes. Sure how well this is going to stamp. This is the only problem with doing this once you've made it. No, that won't work. I haven't got anything to put in the middle. Alright, here's hoping. Just do it in bits. That's good. I can see that stamp. Alright, let's go for this little boy. No, wrong one. Let me cover that one up before I get it again. I'm going to put him there. And hope that I haven't got a huge hole in the middle. Well, that's interesting. It's picked up a load of the ink. I obviously didn't let the ink dry enough. I didn't do heat embossing last time. It was, let's get a little paintbrush. Okay, I've left some of the embossing ink on that have come up and around because I'm interested to see what it's going to look like. Right, let's give this a whirl. Okay, I just need to colour those in a little bit, and I think that's my cover done. Okay, let's go for some red. Right, that's my little notebook. I think actually I've burnt that. Note to self, don't put those on until after. So there we go. I will go ahead, it's a bit damp. I will go ahead and decorate the rest. But I think I only want them fairly plain. As a kind of sort of desktop photo thing for me. But what a great little thing. And it's used up so many more scraps. Right. Something quick and easy. Yay. Right. You take care and I'll speak to you all later. Bye.